Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today, because the courses are all closed, it's been so hard to get out and actually play golf. Frozen here like crazy. I'm going to go through what's in the bag, what I'm looking to change in 2024, and maybe what I'm looking to continue on with. So let's get into it. Okay, first up I'm going to start with the driver. Now the driver came into the bag last year and it's the TSR 3. Now I love this driver. It's unbelievable. It's in a 9 degree and it has a Ventus Black 6X shaft in it. This golf club and shaft combination helped me break par for the first time. This is not going to change in 2024. It's reliable. Honestly, I think this is one of the best heads on the market still. I know there's a lot of driver releases at the moment, but this is still everything that it needs to be. Absolute beast of a driver. It's just solid. It's solid. There's no other words for putting it. Titleist make good drivers, they make good stuff, and that's brilliant. Really, really good. And if you haven't tried the TSR, I would. It's unbelievable. Okay, next up, tree wood. I know it's not a stealth. It is actually Ryan, his Taylormade M6. This tree wood is an absolute beast. It is a Project X 65 6.5 stiff. I don't know what that means, but this thing was a game changer for me last year. Ryan put some new woods in the bag. I was having trouble. I had a 5 wood, and if you've been watching the channel for a while, I just topped the life out of that thing. It had an extra long shaft, and it was difficult for me to hit. Changed to this, and this has just become a weapon in the bag. A little bit shorter, and it's just an absolute beast. It just flies beautifully. Absolutely gorgeous golf club. This will not be changing this year. This is an unbelievably powerful golf club. Oldie but a goodie. If these clubs go cheap now, definitely get your hands on them, because unbelievable. But next in the bag, possibly my favourite golf club. This is honestly my favourite golf club, and it's the Titleist 3 iron. It's the T200. I use this for so many different shots around the golf course. It's unbelievable. It is my favourite. I use this from so many different distances and so many different styles of shots. I actually used to have the U505 and I changed it for this, the T200, and I'm so glad I did, because it's just feels great, goes like crazy, and it's just a really, really solid good. Another good club from Titleist. Really starting to enjoy Titleist golf clubs. Really am. Onto the irons, and I love these irons. These are the Taylormade P7-MCs. These are absolutely gorgeous. And the shaft on them, in case you want to know, is the KBS Tour C-Taper 130X. This shaft and iron combination, it's going to be very hard for me to get out of these. They're so good. They feel amazing. Great feedback. I love how they fly, how they work. And these wouldn't have a lot of help in them. And I like that, because if I'm cutting the ball too much, if I'm doing something with the ball, I like the feedback. I don't like the club to help a lot, so I can work on my game instead. It's just the way I am, kind of old school in that way. But I don't want too much help out of them. They don't go very far, but the control they have and the feedback they have is quite unbelievable. Love the top line of them as well. Absolutely amazing. They do look very small when they're down by the ball, but they are. They're small clubs. They really make you hit it. And I absolutely love these golf clubs. Absolutely love them. I haven't come across another set of irons that have tempted me away from these. I've had them for maybe 2 years now and absolutely love them. It's going to be very difficult for me to actually change out of these, but I could be swayed. But yeah, really, really nice irons. Onto the wedges. Now, there is a debatable area here. I have the Vokey SM8s in the bag at the moment. I have 3 of them. So I have 52, 60 and 56. But I never, rarely, anybody who knows me and plays with me, I use my 56. 80 yards and in, I use it. 60s used for bunkers, specialty shots. I never really use the 52. I'm quicker to use my pitching wedge and do a sawn-off pitching wedge shot, like you see now in Bunclody. If you watch that video on 15, from 80 yards, I hit a pitching wedge to about 2 foot. And I like being able to take something off a golf club, and I feel I can do that really well with a pitching wedge because that's what I've done kind of all my life playing golf. So the 56 and the 60, I think they're definitely going to stay. I might upgrade them to the new SM10s, but the 52 might come out of the bag and we'll put something in top end, because the other day when I was playing with Ryan, I had 220 on a hole and I had to cut up a tree wood. Ended up going too long, but my 3-iron wasn't going to get there. So something in between those two, I might gap better and kind of take the 52 out of the bag, because I rarely use the 52, if ever. I actually avoid using it. I'd rather go to the pitching wedge than use the 52. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but it's just how I am. But my 56 is my go-to club from 80 yards and in. If I'm chipping around the green, it's my 56. If it's a 50 yards pitch shot, it's 56. If it's a 80 yard shot, it's the 56. If it's a 70 yard shot, it's the 56. It's always the 56. Love the club, just love the look of it down by the ball. I can do a lot with it, and that club is definitely, or that degree is definitely staying in the bag. Putter, if you've followed me for a while, you know I use the Scotty Cameron Newport 2 Special Select Newport 2 is written on it, with 35 gram weight. Putting is one of my strong suits. It has the Pistolini grip or something. I'm not sure what it's called, but I do like a very good putter. It's nice. I actually bought it for myself as a treat one Christmas, so that's how I got it. I've no plans on changing it at all. I like looking down at it, feel off, it's great. And I try not to think too much about putting, believe it or not, even though it's probably my strongest suit. But that's the golf clubs. So I might go from gap wedge, get rid of gap wedge down, but that's the kind of lineup that I'm staying with. Something is going to have to really sway me away from those irons or clubs or anything like that, but I'm not opposed to testing anything, but it has to be on course testing. I'm not going to kind of hit balls on a range anymore, I don't think, because I need to see how it plays. On the bag, you got to have a towel. Clean your clubs all the time, even though these aren't clean at the moment. And down here, got balls. The ball I'm using at the moment, because Ryan hooks me up, is the Srixon Z Diamond. It's Srixon Z Diamond. Really enjoyed using Srixons. If I wasn't using Srixons, I'd be using Pro V1s. They're the balls I would use, but ever since Ryan's been hooking me up with Srixons, I've been really enjoying them. Then, in this back pocket here, we'll start here. This is one of the best bags ever. I love this little bag. Ryan got it for me after caddying for him one day. But in here, it's just, as you can see, it's little bits and pieces, pens, ball markers, tees, cleaners. It's my little pouch because I was absolutely sick to death of sticking my hand in my bag, in a pocket in a bag, and getting tees poking into my hand. So put it in a bag, and this way I can control where they go. But I also, in here, I keep a ton of gloves in this bag, and that's for practice reasons. Some days I can just hit a lot of balls or down practice areas and stuff like that. So I like to have a lot of different gloves that are kind of nearly on the way out, because that way I can just kind of use them up on the range and not use brand new ones. But I just keep a load of them, and I kind of go through, and sometimes I forget which are the good ones, and I might be using the crap one out on course. But yeah, I'm kind of keeping the good ones outside the bag now, and the bad ones are inside the bag. But I keep that. I kind of keep them minimalistic in the bag. This pocket here, very simple. It's a scorecard. It's some pencils. That's it. Scorecard to the Heritage, one of the best parklands in the country. Link down below if you want to come play there. And then in this pocket, probably the best encore snack available. Some nuts. Yeah, love them. Pretty much have them every round with me. Pair of waterproof bottoms. And a snood, Titleist snood. That's it, that's all that's in my bag. I keep it really light, keep it really simple, and just try and focus on the game. As you know, I'm always trying to lower my handicap, not trying to pick up equipment all the time. It's in a Taylormade bag as well, carry bag, but it's just a carry bag. Nothing special about it, but guys, that's what I have for the 2024 season. After watching me, if you've watched the channel, what clubs would you recommend that I change? And if I am going, here's one for you now. If I'm looking for something between 3-wood and 3-iron, what would you guys recommend? Is it a 5-wood? Is it a hybrid? What do you reckon I should put in the bag? Let me know. Get in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.